Joe, this is your December 17, 2023 lesson. The swing's so much better. Okay, there's a lot of elements. It's now more of a complete backswing, and you're actually rotating through the ball, so it's good. You're making a few little incorrect moves that's causing you to make compensating moves, causing inconsistency. So, looking at your dress, it looks fine. Let's just watch. So you take it back, you drag it inside, then you get a fight going across the line, and then you just come down, see you're throwing your hands. At this point, the butt of the club is passing the green line there, which is the butt of the club started right here at this intersection. Okay, now the butt of the club has gone, script the lines. Okay, so the butt of the club gets far outside here, but the worst thing is it's coming down too steep. This isn't quite as steep as others, but see how your butt of the club is out here, and see where the shaft is. Shaft isn't parallel to the yellow lines, and it's just too steep. You should be along. Let's draw another color here. It should be along the forearm. That's the report card. That's what we want to work for. Now, every good player has that, whether you've got the Furyk swing or Trevino swing or Nicklaus swing. Everybody ends up with the shaft on their forearm, where the dotted gray line is. So that's what's happening. And then from here on, you're just trying to play catch-up. Now, the other bad thing, too, is see your head move from that green X or cross to there. That's like 4 inches inside, and your butt's coming away from the wall. And I'll get back to that. Okay, so now it's early extension, you're losing your spine angle, and now you're just going to try to throw your hands at it and try to save it. Now, coming through here, this looks pretty good. The head is still 2 inches behind. You got a chance of hitting it off the toe or missing it. Okay, and the only advantage is that at impact, the butt of the club is outside of where it started. So that's what saved you. So you have compensating errors. You've got an error where the head's going back and the hands are going towards the ball. So you can't time that. You can't make it accurate. It's a cause of inconsistency. Okay, so then as you come through, gradually you get your head back where it started. I like the shoulder tilt on exit, and see you're getting off the back foot. Look at that. See, look at the lower body. See how you're rotating through? You never had that before. And then you go up to the toe. You never had that before. You know. Now here's the thing with the butt board. You're coming away from it, but here's the deal: is the setup between the green line and whatever this is, the pink line, that's like, I don't know, 10 inches. It should be only 4 inches. Okay, that's equivalent where I put this dashed green line. That's from there to there, it's like 4 inches. It's the width of like an iron. Okay, so you've got an arbitrary butt board. And the reason your butt's back is your center of gravity is not over your balls, your feet, it's closer to your heels. That puts your butt further back than it needs to be. Okay, so at this point you probably can't wiggle your heels, get them off the ground, because I think your the heels have the weight. Okay, so as you come down, as you start, you immediately move away from the wall, but you establish a new wall, which is this dashed line. Now watch what happens. Your butt stays right against that new wall. So that part is really good. It's just you started with your weight on your heels, so the distance between the normal back wall and the heels is twice the distance. So get the weight over the balls of your feet. That'll bring your butt in, and that'll make the actual back wall lined up with the effective back wall, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's a quick little change you can make in setup. And now, dragging it inside, you're having to fight getting across the line, and then the tendency is just, see how you're just making that angle just too steep. Okay. And the club head's out here, the ball's just going to go left. Okay, and I'll give you a picture of what it should look like. It should look like the club is covering your hands. Club head's covering your hands. So, and putting you on the explainer, we kind of manufactured the backswing on the right here, and this is kind of like the after shot. So you take it up here, and then you kind of make an adjustment. You see, you put it on plane, and then when you come down, look, you drop your hands nicely, and it's right on your forearm. That's brilliant. Okay, look at the difference here. This is huge. Okay, and as you come down, now if you rotated your hips earlier, the club would be exactly where it should be. But this is phenomenal change right here, and it shows that you got it in your mindset. Now you can hit it either straight or push it. When the club's outside your hands here, you're only going to pull it. So, this is really good position here. And it'll show some glaring errors that you can fix. They're static type things or near static. So you can see where your takeaway, you just move your head off it. You don't really rotate your shoulders. You just move your shoulder assembly to the left. Now, the good news is you've got a nice body lean. The bad news is your head's 10 inches off the ball. Also, the good news is you're not swaying, so that's good. So we need to keep the head close. So we want to rotate it like the way it is now, but keep it. See that red crosses your nose and the bridge of your glasses. So we need it close to that. Okay. So, but here's the good news: is watch your lower body action. You never have had this before. See how? Okay. So your right hip started. I'm sorry, left hip started here. As you come down, close to impact, your belt buckle's there, and then you rotate through. You've never been there before. So you got this good action. The thing is, it's a little slow, and you need to address it, but you only address it after you can get it on plane. Because if you come in steep, it prevents you from making a good lower body turn. So number one priority is get consistently on plane on the way down. Once you're there, then we can address a correct body turn and timing. But you got all the moves. You got a couple extra moves with